What is up, Pyromaniacs? Parastas here. We're back in the world of EVE Online, continuing on with our Alpha to Omega series. We are fixing to warp to what I'm hoping is going to be a nice exit hole for us. I've given up on finding another low sec or even high sec exit from 0-0. Getting straight to one of those, I guess, is pretty low. I mean, maybe not in the grand scheme of things, but finding it where I'm at is. Let's double check and make sure. Yes, leads to unknown parts of space. Okay, jump, jump, jump. This is dangerous because I have no idea. Whoa! Did he come with me? Shit. I don't know if he came with me or not. Oh yeah, he's here. Holy fuck. Okay, shit, okay, hang on. My location. Safe one. Here we go. Planets, go to... Come on.
Warp drive active.
Go. Now. He's in an Astero, okay. Safe 2, give it a second. There we go. Okay, he is no longer looking for me, it doesn't look like. Jesus. Okay. I think he popped out. Either that or this hole's active as hell, one of the two. I know there's a lot of people in test that look for wormholes. So it's quite possible they're just being active. I just gotta make sure. Small secure container. Interesting. No, I don't want any of y'all shit. I just want to get the fuck out of here. So hopefully I can do... Oh my god, look at all that. Alright. There's that Astero. Alright, so let's get rid of all these. Results. And let's attach. And then unattach. I gotta be careful because I know at least one other person's in system with me. Do another scan. Let's go ahead and go back to our other location. And I'm basically just going to be bouncing back and forth over and over again. Now that's the whole... Shit. I didn't mark my entrance. Well, fuck. That means we're going to be scanning down our own exit. So I've already fucked up and done 101. What do you call it? Wormhole 101. Always mark your entrance and exit. Those are my scanner probes. They'll be moving off, and I should be losing them on scan now. They're off scan. So okay. Okay, let's go ahead and crank that up to 8. God, I hope there's... I just hope for a high sec exit. Then I can just bounce and be done with this shit. Ooh, look at that shift. But we do have one at 7.1 here, but it's two different holes. I don't know if you guys, or not. It's actually not. It's one signature, but the game's not sure which one of those two it's at. All right, let's go ahead and go back to safe 1. I want to make sure I'm still bouncing over and over again. I'm in something that should be pretty hard to track with a combat scanner probe, and I don't think the people that are in here are necessarily after me. I think they're just after the sites. Which is fine by me. I just want to leave. It's like, you know, wish I could be like, yo, bros, I just want to bounce. That is it. You do you, I'll do me, and let's all just, you know, live happily ever after. Okay, that's a relic site. I'm going to go ahead and ignore result. We got another one over here. Crank it back up to 8, move it over, drop down. We're good. Analyze. Let's go back to our other safe.
Warp drive active.
Now, theoretically, I could sit at this point and be perfectly safe unless I saw combat scanner probes. The problem with that is, you know, somebody's quick. They might be able to get them in and out before I notice them. It's just easier because they have to get within 14 AUs for me to see them. I don't think they're going to be able to scan me until they're down to like 2 AUs. But it's just better to keep moving. Not only that, but I've also heard that... Okay, there we go. That D-Scan now has a limit on it. Beforehand, you could just pound it all you wanted. But I hear it's got a 30-second time limit now. So it may look like it's giving me results, and it might not be. I don't know if that's true. But it's better to keep moving, because even if it's delayed, as long as they can't get a pinpoint on my location, then I'm fine. That's a wormhole. We are going to scan that one down. That may be the one we came in at, though. We're not sure. Because, you know, I'm an idiot. Well, I'm not an idiot. I am an idiot. I was panicking. I had plenty of time to bookmark that exit, but it is what it is, you know. Analyze. Scan. Okay, somebody else is scanning too, but they are not scanning for me. They're just scanning in general. Motherfucker. That's fine, drop it down one. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the other spot.
Warp drive active.
Move, move, move. Okay. Perfect. Now we're not going to go check that out yet. Because there's a strong chance that that could be the one I came in at. Yo. It also might not be. Either way, I want to make sure we're as secure as possible. Fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry for all the coughing today, guys. I had a rather massive, what do you call it, acid reflux issue last night. It was funny because I've been on my medicine, so that keeps it from having a high acid count. But at the same time, I guess for whatever reason, my body just dumped like my whole stomach into my lungs last night. It felt like I was drowning. The amount of stuff. It was really scary. And then thankfully it didn't burn, at least not at first. And then about 45 minutes after that, the burning kicked in. So my lungs are incredibly pissed at me in there. Ugh. And that shit fucks with your whole sleep schedule. It's like I did a pyrothon last night, so I am... To say I'm exhausted is an understatement of the world. Thankfully, I had a sick day, and my company's pretty nice about, you know, if you're not feeling well, take the day, which is... I'm blessed to have them, so I'm very, very, very appreciative of that. I don't think any of them watch my stuff, but... Oh my god, if you do, and just know that I appreciate you. Alright, let's bounce again.
Warp drive active.
Good God. It's the worst feeling too, because like once your lungs get inflamed, you can't cough anything else up. I mean, you can, but you feel like you need to cough something up, and so you cough and you can't. And then after a period of time, your I guess your head gets almost bruised, basically. So when coughing, it makes your head hurt. You get a really bad, like, what do you call it? Almost like you have a hangover type setup. So it's not a lot of fun. It's like, man, I got the hangover and I didn't even get to get hammered. Look at this. Alright, if it stays nice and peaceful like this, I may just skip ahead. And that's the drawback of this is, like, some of you guys probably want to see everything. I'm trying to minimize the repetitiveness, because, like, you guys have watched me. It's like the first, like, 6 videos in the series were mining. Now I feel like we've done 8 videos in the series that's all fucking scanning. And I actually had somebody ask, oh, I wish you would have showed the scanning the other day. I'm like, really? Seriously? I mean, you like what you like, but holy shit, man. That's part of the reason I'm leaving the hole now, is I need a break. I'm about tired of sitting in 0-0 and being petrified all the time. So, what we're going to do after this, first we're going to hopefully manage to get it all out. Then we're going to sell it. And then I believe I'm going to join a 0-0 alliance. You guys may notice I have some Brave stuff over here. One of their members is also somebody who apparently watches my stuff. So we've been hanging out in test area, which is... Oh, wow, this is awesome. Which is apparently also Brave area. And we were actually only like 30 jumps away from them. And the guy's been there for, I think, about a year. And he was like, we gotta join up. So I haven't done a 0-0 alliance since we joined with our old... There was a mining group that we worked with, and we ended up joining their alliance. And they were part... They were a renter of XX Death XX, and so we hung out with them. Now, this was back when Drone Space literally didn't drop bounties; it only dropped minerals, which was good and bad. It was good from the standpoint that you everything you looted gave you you basically could mine by PvP or PvEing. The problem was you had to refine everything to make anything, and then you had to transport it out and blah blah blah. So, you know, there were advantages to it, but I mean it definitely affected mineral prices. But I think pretty much everyone ratting would have drastically preferred if the rats had just dropped ISK, and I believe they do now. I believe they do drop ISK, but it was funny because that was one of the main reasons, from my understanding, that the Russians had no issues holding their spaces because nobody fucking wanted it. There was also some rumors that there was a lot of botting going on, and that was what affected the mineral prices and whatnot. I'm not going to accuse anybody because I don't know. I know when I was there, I didn't see any, but at the same time, we couldn't fight. I mean, you talk about some awkward fleet ops, man, when you can't understand a damn thing they're saying. Oh, man. And, you know, some of them would speak English, but I mean, like, we're talking some heavily fucking oh my god. Some heavily accented, English. Okay, let's double click this, recenter it. There we go. Well, hello. Strap you down, scan. Alright. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
Dude, if one of these happens to be a high sec hull, this is going to be so awesome. I'm going to be so fucking thankful. I really wish that was something you could tell from here. You know, you can warp to the hull most of the time. You can find whether or not said hull has a... like when you read it, you can pull up the description for it and it will tell you whether it goes to high sec, low sec, null sec, dangerous space, which is I think C4, 5, or 6, or unknown space, which is 1, 2, 3. There might be a few more categories in there, but that's a gist of it. In fact, I'm pretty sure there are a few more categories, but oh well. Alright, flip. Move you down just a bit and scan. God, I hope one of these is a high sec hole, man. Get me the fuck out of here. Alright, we're gonna move.
Warp drive active.
The other issue about doing this here in doing my exits in wormhole space is you can't, there's very little intel you can get without putting your ass in the line. You don't know if, I mean, there could be 1,000 people in the system right now with me and I would have no idea. So I almost didn't want to do it. The problem was we were like 70 jumps away, and I think this is, no, it's safe too. Okay, I was gonna say, I think this is where we came in at, but maybe not. And they're doing small secure containers. I wonder why. Alright, drop it down one more. It's like, I do not want y'all stuff.
Warp drive active.
I literally just want to get the fuck out of here. And the other interesting thing is I got to be careful now because even zipping around high sec, it's quite possible somebody might try and suicide gank me because I am rather valuable at this point. Which is also why I would never live stream something like this. Because as nice as my audience is, there'd be somebody out there that would try and take a shot at me. Ooh. Okay, that's a relic site. We don't care. All right. Which one's closest? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, all the wormholes are over here. So let's go to our other safe. Warp to location. It looks like all of them are going to be over here. Let's go ahead and recover our probes. That should get rid of them all. It does. And I want to try and hit that. There we go. Okay, so there is nothing. There are no bubbles up on any of these sites. So the good news is I can warp to each of these sites and then bounce. So I'm not going to get drag bubbled, most likely. All right. Warped within 100 kilometers. Cross your fingers.
Active.
Please, God. I technically don't need this anymore. We're literally just looking for a high sec hole or a low sec hole. Either one. That's null. We don't want to do that. So let's go to the next one that's close. Warped within 100. Ignore
Warp
result.
drive active.
That one's probably the one we came in at. Okay, I believe we're warping to the bottom one now. Then we'll do bad motherfucker next. Which wormhole's yours? One says bad motherfucker on it. Extra kudos points if you recognize that. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me?
Warp drive active.
Oh my god, boys. We may make it.
Warp drive active.
Oh my god, do you see that Astero? 300 kilometers off of me. Okay, safe 1 is compromised. I cannot go back to safe 1. Fuck you! Holy shit, that Astero was close. Okay, we're in Amar. Let's go to a planet, warp to within 100. I still don't want to get popped here.
Warp drive active.
We don't need this. We don't need that. Holy shit. How far away? $19 jumps. I am down. I am motherfucking down. Let's go. All right, so we're back in Empire. The only way I die now is if somebody fucking suicide ganks me and they're only going to have 4 seconds to lock me down. I should be good. So I'm going to Jeddah. I'm going to sell all my stuff. And then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. So... wish me luck, boys. We'll pick up once we land in Jeddah. Oh, shit, boys. We are 1 fucking jump away. I think we're going to make it. This thing jumps so fast, and I don't think anybody's going to be able to scan us before we get through. And even if they did, I mean, locking me, they'd have to be fat. That would be some, you know, it's one of those Anchorman situations. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. I would be mad. I'd be fucking pissed as hell.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, there's an Orca. I think they're going to be focusing more on those type of things than me. I'm not seeing anything lock my ass. Come on now. Dude, getting this haul, and I'll open it up so you guys can see everything. I mean, It honestly doesn't look like that much. Oh, here, let's stack it all up. There you go. Honestly doesn't look like all that much, but it adds up. It adds up. Quite the haul. Alright, and now we want to dock up at Jitta 4-4. Oof, that's taking a while to get through. There we go, and dock.
Warp drive active.
I think we're home free now. Gotta love those 3 to 4 second align times. So just to throw back, this ship cost us 900,000 to make, I think it was, to purchase. We can probably go back and look. Market transactions. There we go. And we just won buying.
Requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah. So I think it was 360, 460, 560. Yeah, it was about 900,000. Oh my god, we made it. Fucking made it. Not only that, but keep in mind we have 8 million that we left in low sec, which was a lot of money back then, but now I'm like, we'll probably definitely go back out and get it. All right, so I think this is gonna be the first time we're actually gonna bump into dealing with our trade issue. I do have to make sure that we're careful and not. I mean, let's just start looking at some of this stuff. View market details. Thank you. Set that over. All right, so they're buying it at 8 million and selling it at 9,700. Oh, that's right. None of this is in. I'm like, why won't it let me sell it? It's because you have a nightmare, sir. Can I even sell these, I wonder? I guess not. I'd have to do contracts for those, which is fine. I'm actually surprised that some of these things are selling for as good as they do. All right, I'm gonna list all of this stuff up. We'll see how far are we on this video. Yeah, this will work. I'm gonna throw all this stuff up. I'm gonna do my math, make sure we get as much for it as we possibly can, and then I'm gonna let you guys know where we ended up on our first run. All right, so I've sold the vast majority of the stuff. The stuff I have left doesn't really sell all that well. I have about 43 million ISK still on the market waiting to sell. Some of the stuff I probably should have just ninja sold, but the greed in me just wouldn't let me. So I went ahead and maxed out my 17 orders. And I'll just let it ride. We're at 0. I can't list anything else unless I just ninja sell it. Currently we are at 445 million ISK. We had about 11 before that. Keep in mind we have the 8 sitting off in 0-0, or not 0-0 in low sec. So it looks like we made about 500 million and change, which is basically $500 million ISK off a 900 million ISK investment. I'm gonna call that a fucking monster success. So at the conclusion of this video, I think it's pretty clear to everyone that that exploration is the best method we have found yet for Alpha Omega clients. Now, keep in mind, I did all of this, and I didn't. Is there a way for me to show you guys? Let's see, activity. There's a way for me to show you guys. I don't think that's it. Activity tracker. Signatures and anomalies. Okay. So you guys can see I have done, this is 332 points. So I've scanned 332 anomalies. Now that's signatures scanned. Now if we come over here to data and relic sites, you can see I have done 26 in total. 26. And I've made 500 million, give or take. So let's just do the math on that. Calc 500 million divided by 26 gives us an average of 19.2 million per site. Now, granted, that's not the best average because some of it's gonna ramp a little bit because of the 0-0 stuff that we did. But and again, I strongly recommend doing it in 0-0. I mean, low sec is close second, but it's not really close. So 19 million was about accurate per site, and I did 20. I probably did about 20 of them out there, give or take. Maybe not quite 20, maybe more like 18. So, but that's where you make your money. You do that, what, 4 times, and you'll get roughly enough. Now, keep in mind, it's dangerous, but I mean, you get one successful trip, and I could literally afford to do that 500 more times. So, you know, fucking hell. So there's a couple other things I do want to try. Specifically, I want to try and get into 0-0, and I want to try and salvage for somebody who is doing the missions and doesn't care about the loot. So that's another thing that I think would be very profitable. There are quite a few 0-0 corporations that will take you. Brave Newbies, I think is what they're called. Yes, Brave Newbies is definitely one that will take pretty much anybody. You know, as long as you're not a spy. And with that, that's going to give you the access to the systems I just did. Now, keep in mind, I did those systems as a ninja, which basically means I did those systems when I'm not supposed to, when I don't have permission, so to speak. You would have permission to do those. You would be safe. You would have people around that you could call. You would not have to make a jitter run to sell. Keep in mind, if you don't make a jitter run to sell, you might not make as much. But you would have the ability to sell in situ or in place and not have to come back. So I think we're going to definitely take a look at joining a 0-0 corporation and just see what, from an alpha perspective, we have the ability to do. Now, in my opinion, I have just shown you guys the way to go from alpha to omega. But the challenge is a challenge, so we are going to go ahead and fulfill it. At the moment, my plan is to repeat what we just did. Maybe go take a look at the salvaging side of things. We know mining's not going to do it. We know industry is not going to do it. We know exploration damn well will do it. I do not believe running level 3 missions is anywhere even remotely as good. And the only other thing we have really is like salvaging and maybe Triglavians, but you know, our ability to do that is going to be rather low tier. So I think exploration's our bet. Our bet. So my question now to you guys is really, do you guys want me to repeat this 4 more times or 3 more times and do that? Or do you want me to go ahead and convert the series and move on? It's up to you. To me, the series is more about showing you guys how to do it. Not necessarily physically doing it, but I mean, it's up to y'all. To me, I just showed you how to do it. So it's definitely going to work. I'm just going to go back out to low sec, look till we find a 0-0 hole, go back out there, spend another week running around, come back, rinse and repeat, do it again. So, although that Astero that almost caught me, holy shit. I wish I knew that dude's name. I would love to have a conversation with that guy. So if you were in that Astero, feel free to convo me or shoot me an email. Because that dude almost got a payday. I mean, he definitely wouldn't have made 500 million, but that kill mail would have been fucking glorious. Absolutely fucking glorious. So anyways, I'm going to let these kind of tick up. I'm going to sell the rest of this garbage. And we'll kind of go on from there. I think that puts us at a decent time limit. It does look like it. So I think that's going to conclude this episode. Let me know what you guys want for the rest of the series. Like I said, do you want me to go take a look at salvaging? I know it's not going to be this profitable. It will be profitable, but it's not going to be this profitable. I don't think. I may be wrong. But I don't think. Can I even fly a Noctis? I don't think I can. I think Noctises are. I think they're Omega only. Of course, it won't tell me anymore if it's Omega only. Yes, it's Omega only. This right here is the salvaging badass right here. You get this badass with a, what do you call it? One of those mobile units they've added, and it'll pull everything in, and then you just salvage it, and sweet mother of God, the money will just drip in. But again, that's what we would probably do, is do it in like a catalyst or the Minmatar equivalent to destroyer. And again, you know, if you have enough cargo space to have that mobile tractor unit or whatever they're called, mobile tractor units. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. And basically, how big is it? Min distance from other mobile tractor unit 5, min distance from control tower, min distance. Okay, what is its actual range? See, I don't know what its actual direct range is. 125 kilometers. Okay. Wow. Okay, and how big is it? When all nice and packed up? 100 M3? That's actually not too bad. And then if we look at the destroyers, clear. Problem that you're going to run into with the destroyers is just the inventory space, I would assume. We want actual ships. We want destroyers. We just want standard destroyers, and we want Minmatar. We got the Talwar and the Thrasher. 5% bonus light missiles. Okay, don't really care about that. What is your inventory space? Yeah, so we can carry 300 M3 of salvage. And this one right here would do 400. So basically they're the exact same. So yeah. So that's probably what we do. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you want me to just start moving on now into Omega money making methods and other things in EVE, shooting, and other stuff? Or do you want me to keep going with the challenge until it's technically complete? It all depends on how anal you are, you know? Because, like, you know, one, I showed you how to do it, and now you just repeat it and you'll do it. Or, you know, we can actually do it and complete it. And so, because it doesn't bother me either way. I just, like I said, I don't want you guys to get bored of the series by me spending the next 4 weeks doing the exact same thing that I just did. We probably will die a few times. I mean, it's impossible not to do what I just did and not die. Those kill mails are going to hurt my soul. But let me know. If we do it again, what I'll probably do is be a little bit more, try and play a little bit more during the week. I think I was playing about half hour a day, and some days not at all. If we were to do it again, I would play a lot more hardcore. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching this series. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you are, let me know by slapping that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.